Previously on the last door. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar of London's darkest slum, the old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket, he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks through the misty streets following a strange man who seems to guide him. The Ginger. He learns the legend of Simurg, the king of birds. Following its trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alexander, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alexander welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has been calling them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. So hopefully this will take... There's no turning back. Hopefully this will make more sense than the last 3 chapters. I have made my mind. I guess the people in the masks took me down in this well or cellar or something. I'm ready. It's like the beginning, except without a noose. Go on, do it. Okay, not what I thought would happen. I'm a pretty princess. Do it! Sponsored by Nike. Alright, this is the last chapter that's available at this time, but I think they're continuing. So if you don't see episodes in a while after this chapter, I'm just waiting for more chapters to be released. Can you all see these stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long-distant arrows? Look now to the forest and the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars and the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses, ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world, as if it were the curtain of a theater. The veil separates the true from the lies. And we're back on stage. The veil is a place, Devitt. A place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here. You mean dying? The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door as I did. That door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist. Nope, this isn't going to make any more sense. I suppose you're wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. I've been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre of St. Gall? Well, yes, the tragic event has been a continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How's all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he is one of the victims. Dear God! Are you telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. You already know that. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked by it, but survived. What happened to him? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. Huh. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What's Devitt doing there? Saved by the nuns. Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What was the cause of those awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories. What leads you to this conclusion? Something that his holy sisters beside Herr Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. So they're supposed to make sense of everything. They're supposed to tell me what I otherwise wouldn't be able to get myself, which is everything. So Devitt was out for an entire day, so I'm not sure if that whole sequence was a dream. I'm sure this is the place. Alexander's house must be just ahead. Alrighty. Let's go. The ancient castle of Pevensey rests in the distance. It was a garrison first built by the Romans, but was abandoned, and it has been ruined ever since. Looking for things to do. So we're at a castle sort of thing? Let's go in. The door was latched from the outside. Uh-oh. We're gonna let something out, aren't we? Oh, I'm gonna have to turn around because I don't have a freaking lantern. Oh, it actually let me walk in here? That's scary. What did I just let out? And of course going to the back, because that's how I start all games, but I cannot. Hello? No one's answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. Yeah, that's the right thing to do. Breaking and entering. Devitt's specialty. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with a silent reproach at my intrusion. Well, I think you're reading into things a bit too much. Hello? Say hello! Let me be right. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. Oil lamp. Yay! Got my lamp again. This is the back way. I assume this goes back to the front. Well, let's go. I mean, something scary is going to be in here. That's what we're looking for, scary things. Something got out anyway. How can you tell if glass is broke? Well, I guess you could see outside. Ooh, that looks like a figure there. Oh, it is. It's like an angel statue or something. Yeah. Although I was looking at that one, not that one. Okay, there's nothing in here. That's a shame. Double red herring. I thought something was going to happen. Alright, so I got the lantern and that's it. So I can see in places. I went in there the first time. A well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Okay, we gotta find another hand, or something that resembles a hand. Silhouette of a man. Silhouette of a woman. So Alexander is the top hat ginger guy, I guess. Alexander. No, he's not. He's the other guy. Okay. I'm so confused. Alexander, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. Why are you in a wheelchair? Is everything alright? Staring blankly. What's going on? Man, he's a veggie. Misty dock overlooks a gray ocean. Gulls wheel overhead. Another note. Is it by Alexander? The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. Curtain behind which the great wings beat, inside its ancient mist, inhabit the shadows. That is a bunch of riddles to me. Box. Laudanum, to be taken in case of anxiety. Laudanum, that was from Amnesia. And everything, it's not a made-up word, I know. Can I take the cuckoo clock? It seems to be missing the important piece, the bird. Ooh, can I take... Oh. I thought I could maybe take the piece off of that. So I need a bird and a hand. And a bush. Oh man. Wait, instead of figurine facing the wall. So many things that don't make sense. Huge chest made of oak wood. Open. There's a large iron hook. I'll take this hook. There was a fragment of a diary under the hook. I can't work in the basement anymore, those wretched sculptures. I feel them stalking me in the distance, darkness. I know it's not possible. Oh, so we have mannequins, essentially. They're frozen. Might place them outdoors in the greenhouse. Oh man, they are alive. Portrait of an old man. Ship captain. Of course he's a ship captain. Camera tripod. Basin with a copper drain. Blood. Or tinted glass, okay. Glass, blood, it's all the same in a pixel game. They're all pixels. Should I have done that? Oh, it was a dark room. Dark room. Of course I should have. So I assume I'm going to get a picture that is not developed. What are these? Horse people? So that's cyanide. Great. Image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. Big book of chemistry recipes. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface. So I have to make a formula. Pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution, only adding 5 cyanide acid. So I need vitriol and water. An instrument. I don't know what to do. I really don't. And I hope my dog doesn't start barking, because our people that live next door are terrible, loud kids. Alright, we got this last room. Everything's turned around. What's that about? Remember that they're turned around. Envelope. Wait, what did it say? The large envelope, black felt, covered in dust and ashes, is labeled with warning, do not open it under white light. Why would it be? No, that's not what I meant to do. Why would it be there, though? It's a letter. Ugh, so much reading. Sometimes mere contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it would not have visited. Seems an invoice. Wait a second. May this document serve as a record of the payment may correspond to the following. The cuckoo clock mechanism has been modified to give this stroke exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. A special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. So I have to find that device. Shelf is lined with strange and complex books. Oh man, so many items. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try to put the envelope in the water and develop it, essentially. Tag on the envelope advises against opening it under white light. So I need a different light bulb. Dang it. Wrong way. I know this tells a story, but I wish there were some events that would happen no matter what you did. Eventually. Where's that light coming from anyway? I don't know what to do. I know that needs a black light. That's fairly obvious. Perhaps the hook is enough? Hope. Hook. Man, I wanted to get something done in this episode. Pantry of spices and ingredients. Did I already look at this note? Can't even remember. Probably. It's a diary. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary. Clockmaker just left. He has done such a good job. What's with the clocks? Scary. Oh, the cellar. Need a key to open it. Or a hook. Hey, it's the well. Maybe it's the same well. Ancient stone well. All rope hangs inside, disappearing into the hook. Come on. Oh, still a hook. If rope is broken, I'll keep this hint. Hook, rope. Yeah, throw it back down. Gonna get a bucket. I assume it's gonna be a bucket. Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket, there was a small bird of brass. Oh, neat. Flashback. Looks like someone was buried here. Can't dig with my bare hands. Why was that? I guess I don't know if that was important or not. So many things to remember. Hope I remember them in the next episode. Let's go put this cuckoo clock, this bird on the cuckoo clock, and then call it an episode. If I can remember where. Not that one. This one, I believe. There we go. Now just little brass bird shakes it, makes a noise as if there's something inside. Bird fits perfectly. Alright guys, nothing happened. Well, that was anticlimactic. However, it was progress. So we'll just have to see what happens in the next episode. I should have got more done. These figurines are freaking me out. I hope to be scared before the end of the 4th chapter. Otherwise, it's going to have to be that new Amnesia game that's released this year. My name's Jay Beetle. See you in the next episode.